Hello there everybody and welcome to the entertainment headquarters and it's trailer reaction time. And the trailer I'm about to look at is for a brand new post-apocalyptic action thriller film starring Anthony Mackie. Now I didn't know anything about this. The trailer dropped probably less than 24 hours ago, and it's one of them surprise films that comes out of nowhere and people start talking about them, whether positively or negatively, and this is one of those films. So let's take a quick look at Elevation. That's the name of this film. So Elevation is an upcoming American post-apocalyptic action thriller film, directed by George Nolfi and written by Kenny Ryan and Jacob Roman. It stars Anthony Mackie, Morena Baccarin, Maddie Hasson and Tony Goldwyn. So first things first, I've never heard of George Nolfi, the director. Can't picture him of what he's directed before. Of course, I do know who Anthony Mackie is, and I know they've recently just released the last Captain America trailer starring him, which I think's New World Order or something like that, or Brave New World, something like that. The reason I don't know the name, because quite frankly, I don't know why. I just haven't got any interest in the new Captain America film. I haven't really followed it. It's just the only Marvel property that has had me interest, which I'd already did a trailer reaction for, was the Thunderbolts. So check that out on the channel if you haven't already. But for some reason, the new Captain America film with Anthony Mackie just hasn't piqued me interest. But this, however, sounds interesting. And my friends told us about it. So I thought, you know what, let's check it out. So the premise of this movie is a single father and two women must venture from the safety of their home to face monstrous creatures in order to save the life of a child. Now, straight away, you get A Quiet Place vibes. There was another film that was horrendous that came out earlier this year, what I call the Killer Goofy movie, which was called Arcadian, with Nicolas Cage and two boys that, had to hide in a house at night time from these furry, goofy-looking creatures, which was horrendous. But then we also had Quiet Place Day One, which was great. So this, for me, is giving me Quiet Place vibes straight away, and of course that seems to be the new normal, these post-apocalyptic creature feature films. So let's check it out and let's see if it looks interesting or not. Elevation.
This isn't about what I've lost. It's about fighting for what I have left.
I shut the doors, pull the curtains and hide. I heard something moving somewhere outside.
I'm coming back. Promise.
Once you cross that line, they'll be there waiting for you.
I know.
No death can tear us apart.
Run!
We're not meant to share the planet with those things. lot more of us are gonna die. They're Earth's new apex predators. And more prey.
November the 8th, so not long really. So it's funny how they've dropped this and they haven't really, kind of promoted it a lot. I've heard nothing online about this other than now since the trailer's dropped, which is always a worrying thing. Because if you think you've got a smash hit on your hands, you generally start pushing it right out the gate. But it could be one of them quick, release films that, studios want out there, they want to push, but they don't give it the promotion that, it might deserve, and then it ends up being a smash hit. John Wick did that. Look at that now. There's been a number of films that went down that route. But there's other films where I think studios lose faith in it and they don't give it the right attention, and it ends up not being the film, that you expect it to be, or it's just a downright disaster and go straight to streaming like Arcadian did, which deserved to go straight to streaming, and I wouldn't waste your money on it. But this, for me, feels very much like A Quiet Place, Arcadian, but much more heavily action-packed. As you know, The Quiet Place are like these horror sci-fi thriller films, but for me, yes, they've got intenseness, claustrophobicness, and it carries the scares and the atmosphere, and there is action in them. But this, for me, looks like it's going to focus more on the action side than the scare side, just off what I'm seeing in this trailer. But this is nothing new that we haven't seen before. I've mentioned the horror goofy movie Arcadian, the Quiet Place franchise. You could even go way back to see Pitch Black, which I'll be doing a review on the Sci-Fi Society with Sci-Fi Century. We're going to be reviewing that. I'm looking forward to that. But that started this trend of these, creatures in the dark hunting you down film, even though we're set on a foreign planet, but still it has the same concept of being hunted by this larger than life alien presence or creature. So this feels nothing new to what we haven't already seen. Like I say, I think it's more the same, but it could be entertaining, and that's all it's about, is being entertained. If it delivers the entertainment, then that's all we need, and hopefully that's what it'll do. It also, by the look of the creature, when I seen it, it looks similar to the creature in the Tomorrow Wars with Chris Evans? Not Chris Evans, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, the Tomorrow Wars action film, sci-fi action film that was on Amazon Prime. The creature looked very similar to the design, especially with like the long tails or tentacles at the back, which, it could be a surprise tie-in for all I know. But Evolution looks interesting for what it is, but it's nothing more than what we've already had. And it looks like, once again, they're just bringing with the same type of film with the same concept, but bringing in and trying to make it look different. But how different can you make a post-apocalyptic creature feature film to be? But that's just my opinion. But let's hope it's entertainment nevertheless. What's your opinion? Does it look interesting to you? Is it something that you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. But until then, keep on enjoying your movies. Keep on enjoying all things entertainment. And I'll catch us all at the next one.